Good afternoon. It's the 29th of September, around about 2:15, just to give you a further update on our EBA negotiations and the process and other issues surrounding it. We probably haven't spoken to you on a podcast for at least 2 or 3 weeks. You'd be aware that we had a protected action ballot, and the ballot was a yes vote, got up with 98% voting in favour of taking the listed bans, the 25 listed bans, and we commenced some of those bans at 7 o'clock last Friday, the 26th of September. There was some letters sent to us from Ambulance Victoria during that week on the Thursday seeking clarification of some of the bans, and in particular the VACUS ban and the release of response time data by the team managers. The union responded to AV's request and clarified those bans for them. And then very late on Friday afternoon, just before 5 o'clock, we were notified by email by Ambulance Victoria's lawyers that they were seeking a federal court application, or making a federal court application to take the union into the federal court today, Monday the 29th at 10:15, seeking an injunction against the response time ban. That matter's been heard this morning, and it's been set down for further hearing on Thursday of this week, the 2nd of October. The union has put out a notice to its members that response time ban, we're asking members not to release response time data to the media until 16:15 hours on Thursday the 2nd of October, until the case is heard on Thursday. So we do request that members adhere to the bulletin that we've sent out and adhere to that action of not releasing any further response time data to the media at this stage until after 16:15 hours on Thursday. What's happening with EB negotiations? Nothing. We haven't met with Ambulance Victoria and the government since the 3rd of September. The union has attempted to schedule some meetings, and we've offered several dates for further meetings. Ambulance Victoria haven't responded to that, and so unfortunately we haven't had any further meetings. So it is important that you continue to campaign in the way that you've done for such a long time now. Continue to wear your code red clothing. Continue to campaign out there. We know there's plenty of door knocks and letterbox dropping and that going on all over the state. Continue to get your comments in the media and any issues you wish to raise with the media, and we'll continue to keep pressure on with further industrial actions. And there will be some further industrial actions notified shortly. And one of those actions to come will be the media observers on ambulances, so be prepared that will happen soon. The other thing is today, this afternoon, around about 4 o'clock, I'm going up to the Fair Work Commission to meet with Deputy President Smith and an official from the Department of Health to see whether there's a way forward to try and get this issue resolved. I can't promise anything at this stage, but we've got to try everything possible to try and bring about a resolution. We also wrote to the Premier last week about trying to reach a resolution with the Premier, and offered to meet with the Premier. Unfortunately at this stage, no response, but obviously he's a busy person, and it'll take some time before we get a response. What we offered was, is there some other way to broker a deal here, whether we can improve response times, hospital ramping up, attendances at work, those sorts of things. Is there some way that we can work with Ambulance Victoria and the government on improving those areas? And as I say, we haven't had a response from the Premier at this stage. So that's the update. Anyone that has any queries or any concerns, any branches that want to have any meetings, let your delegates know. If you don't have a delegate at your branch, ring the union office directly, and we'll try and address those issues that you may have. And as I say, I encourage that any area, region, branch that may wish to have a meeting for the union to come out and discuss any of these issues, let us know, and we'll make arrangements for that to happen. Thanks very much.